Hi, I'm Claire Howard. Welcome to my weekly Slimming World vlog. Grab yourself a cuppa, take a seat and enjoy. Hi, I'm Claire Howard. If you haven't been here before, welcome. This week on Slimming World, it's a manic week. We are moving house, so half of my house is packed up. As you can see, I've got boxes behind me. I'm trying my hardest to still stay on plan. So watch through and see how I've got on. Hey, I'm just in from the school run. Been at work today. I didn't record my food this morning, so what I've had so far today is I had my poached egg and beans in a dish for breakfast. Then I had my veg chili, which I took to work, and some watermelon, which I prepared and sliced up, and the lemon Mola Light. That's all I've had so far today. Just got back. It is like 32 degrees. My car was reading so hot. And I am now going to sit in the garden and enjoy push up and tropical 2.5 sins. So I'm going to enjoy this, and then later on my husband's got his brother coming around to play pool, so they're having just a pasta bake, and I got some Spanish chicken out the freezer that I'd had the other week. I'm just going to have that with a jacket potato and salad, just nice and simple. It's too hot to be cooking and messing about, but I'm going to sit and enjoy this in the sun. This weather is beautiful, not the weather for work, and give me a cocktail and put me by the pool. I'm quite happy with this. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy half an hour of it with my tropical push-up. With my Spanish chicken, I've got a jacket potato, cheese for my Hex A, and a speedy salad. Good evening. So it is, what day is it? It's Friday evening, just home from work, showered, tired. Can't really be bothered to chat much, but I just want to talk about this dinner because I'm actually quite excited. I'm trying to think what I could cook on the way home, and I looked on my saved posts on Instagram and there was some fajita smashed potatoes. I'm not doing that, but this is what gave me the idea. So I have used my JD seasoning to season my potatoes here, and they've been in the oven while I've just had a shower. I have cut up peppers, courgettes and red onion, which I'm going to now pop on top of that and put it in the oven, and then I'm going to top that with cheese. I've got some Morrison's 30% reduced fat cheese. I've done double Hex A of that, so that's quite a bit, and I've got this chicken which I am about to do in my griddle pan. So the peppers and onion and courgette are going to go on top of these potatoes, and then in a little while, once they've cooked a little bit, I'm going to top it with cheese, and it's going to be like a fajita chicken tray bake. So I'm quite excited. I'll let you know what it tastes like. All ready to go in the oven. So I have just topped all these veg and potatoes as they come out of the oven with my cheese. I'm now going to pop them back in the oven, and I'm grilling my chicken here. This is just going to be, I'm just going to pop this in the middle of the table as a sharer, pop it in and melt the cheese. It smells amazing. So this was totally scrummy yummy and a really easy dinner to do after a long day at work. It's just putting it in the oven at different phases. So it was sin-free. I've got loads of speedy veg on there, and it was just using the cheese. I had my 2 Hex A's because I hadn't had them in the day, so I doubled up on cheese portions. Really delicious meal. I highly recommend trying this one. Just home from work, Saturday lunchtime, half a day today. So I just stopped off at Morrison's and got myself half a roast chicken. Made the boys some chicken rolls, and I'm just having some chicken and salad. And then we're heading over to my mum and dad's for a paella. I cannot wait because he makes the best paella in the world ever. Regardless of sins, I'm eating it. It's not a lot of sins in it really. The actual ingredients are pretty much sin-free. It is just that it will be cooked in oil. And it's one of them things, isn't it? I'm gonna go and enjoy. So the paella is really low sin. My dad did fry off the initial veg in a little bit of oil, but apart from that, there's nothing else added. There's any sins. We're talking rice, vegetables, chicken and seafood, and it was amazing. Just ask these two, and how awesome has this beautiful weather been over the weekend? Just in, I have just stopped off at Food Warehouse to pick up a little bit of Slimming World food. We're moving house this week. It's a chaotic week, so I'm trying to plan ahead. I haven't done a huge stock up, but I've just got 3 lunches for my work day. So I've got the pearl barley and root vegetable soup, which sounds yummy. I have got a naked chicken katsu and rice. I don't think I've tried that one before. And I've got a sweet and sour chicken noodles. Again, another new one that I don't think I've tried. We're actually moving house Friday. I'm off work Friday, but Saturday I'm working until 6 and we're going to be in the new house. So Mark said about a takeaway. Don't really want to get a takeaway. I did go out Sunday and have a burger. So that was a very off-plan meal because I I didn't just pick a burger, it was like the ultimate buttermilk chicken burger with hash browns and stuff. It was really nice anyway, and it was my only meal of the day. So anyway, I have got us chicken and black bean sauce. Haven't tried that one. I've also got us a Korean style beef noodles. And I have sweet and sour chicken. I'll probably just boil up some rice to go with that. I might even chuck some chips in the air fryer, but that is a really nice, easy meal that is there and on hand for Saturday evening when I get home from work. The other thing I popped in my basket, I mean, I could have bought loads, but I don't want to get a load of stuff that we've got to transport. I'll do a proper stock up once we've moved. Is these beef koftas. I've seen quite a few of the ladies bring these into our Slimming World way, just with some salad and yogurt and stuff. They look awesome. So just handy stuff to have because we are moving house, we're super busy, so I don't want that to take me too far off track. It is bound to take me a little bit off because God, stressed as at the moment doesn't quite sum it up. Anyway, that's it. I've got so much to get on with. I've got to go. Hi, so I just thought I'd pop on for a little update. I think I've already mentioned, but I am moving this week. Today is, see, my head's gone already. Today is Monday. We're moving on Friday. There's a lot of stress going on around our house sale and stuff, and it's just all very unknown at the moment. So it is a bit of a stressful week. I have, however, pretty much still been on plan, but I'm probably not going to be the most inspirational person this week. It is going to be bog standards. Mainly because I've got hardly anything left in my kitchen. I went to cook my roast chicken earlier because I had roast chicken for dinner and that was really yummy. I've been fancying a roast for ages and actually way too hot to sit and eat a roast, but it was delicious. We sat and ate it on our laps because the dining room table's gone. And like I said, I got my chicken out of the fridge. I was going to say the oven. Honestly, my head has gone to mush. I went to put the dishwasher on earlier and I found myself with a surf capsule and Lenore in my hands. I just turned around to the dishwasher and was like, whatever are you doing? But anyway, have I told you about my chicken yet? So I got my chicken out of the fridge, not the oven, to put in the oven. And then I realised that I've actually packed all of my oven pots, pans, whatever they are. Oven dishes, that's it. I packed all of my oven dishes because we're not going to have an oven in the house that we're staying in temporarily. So there's no oven, which I'm just going to be cooking with my air fryer and slow cooker, which will be quite good because I love a good air fryer slow cooker. I am a bit of a pro at this. If you've seen my vlogs on moving and stuff, we have moved quite a lot and I've quite often not had a kitchen. So I pride myself. I actually cooked full Christmas dinner last year in my slow cooker and air fryer. So I'm quite good at that. And I'm thinking I might treat myself, as it's been a bit of, one of those weeks, to At Board of Lunch new air fryer book and also his slow cooker one, because I haven't got that. So there's some good ideas there. I might do, I haven't decided yet. One little thing, I don't even know if I've told you what I was meant to tell you, like honestly, my head is mush. So I showed you in the last vlog that I had bought myself a bottle of Whitley Neal gin, which is really nice and not really lower sin than wine because you're only having 25 ml, but this is 4 or 4.5 sins for your 25 ml. After drinking the Slimming World Pims that I made the other week in the garden and realising that the fact that it didn't have any alcohol in didn't actually make me feel like I was going out. It was just having that nice, long, slow, special drink other than a glass of Coke. You sit there with a Coke, it doesn't feel as special, does it? So I have ordered off Amazon this for myself. Now this is the Whitley Neal rhubarb and ginger gin, but it's 0% alcohol. Okay, so I haven't tried it yet. It's literally been delivered off Amazon today. It was only £12 and I'm going to try it, but this is half a sin for the 25 ml. So I'm thinking it's just nice to have that long sippy drink in the evening, isn't it? It doesn't have to be alcoholic. I'm going to try, see what it's like. Have you tried it? Have you tried non-alcoholic gin? My husband just looked at me and went, oh, I don't see the point in that. Which I guess there isn't a point really, but to me, it's the difference sitting down and making myself a nice long drink with some ice and maybe some fruit and berries in is different to your glass of Coke, isn't it? So I'm going to give that a go. Half a sin for your 25 ml measure instead of 4.5. And I think that'll be quite nice. Other than that, I think I updated earlier. I stopped in Iceland today to get a couple of lunches so that I've got 3 easy lunches for this week. And I've also got kind of a Chinese because Mark's already said we'll have a takeaway on Saturday night. So I I'm stopping that plan straight away. We're going to have Chinese. I have been so good losing my weight and I'm not putting it on over this house move. So all I've had to eat today is, because I forgot to film breakfast, I just had my bowl of egg and beans and I had some leftover paella that I heated up in the microwave when I got home for lunch, and I just done a roast chicken dinner. So that is what I've had today, and in a nutshell, that is my week. So I will try and get on and give you a complete vlog of this week, but I'm just saying it's probably not going to be that inspiring or exciting food-wise, but we can see how we get through a real stressy week and stay on plan, maybe. Oh, fingers crossed for a weight loss on Wednesday. That'll make my week. We're only, 2 days off it? Yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm going to go Wednesday evening. Good morning. How are you? Tuesday morning, just about to do the school run. I am getting my lunch ready. I'm having the naked chicken katsu and just 5 minutes and then 3 minutes in the microwave. So I'm just going to pop that in. Flask here ready. I've just popped some boiling water in that. I don't always do it if I haven't got time. If I do, I'll pop it, fill it with boiling water while I'm waiting to fill it up, just to warm the inside of that up. And I'm now going to pop some fruit up to take to work. I've sort of been dallying about this morning, so I'm running a little bit late. Still got time for a cup of tea though. Let me find them up. Yeah, so I'm just going to chop some strawberries up. I haven't had any breakfast. Am I going to have breakfast before I go, or I might just have a kvarg or kvarg, however you say it. Someone pointed out to me the other day that I say vlog and kvarg, and I know I do, and I know they're vlog and kvarg. It just doesn't come out of my mouth that way. Strange, isn't it? How people's brains work, I don't know. Anyway, strawberries, raspberries. I've got my Slim and Well meal for lunch. To be honest, once I take those, I don't need much else. Oh, my strawberries are looking a bit worse for wear. The thing with strawberries, they don't really last 5 minutes, do they? I have seen that if you put them in glass containers and chop them up, they seem to last longer. Has anyone tried that? Because I might have to try that, because I do get a bit sick of soggy strawberries. Like, my shopping came on Sunday morning, so we're now on Tuesday. And a lot of these are probably going to be heading to the bin. They don't look great. Yeah, so that is me this morning. Tonight, what are we going to have for tea? Actually, I think I need to go get some mince out of the freezer. Josh wanted spaghetti bolognese. No, I'm going to do meatballs in the slow cooker tomorrow. Chicken thighs. I've got chicken thighs in the fridge. So I'll think of something to do with them. As you can hear, I haven't made a food plan. Even when I did make a food plan last week, I still had different stuff each night, because it depends what you're doing, doesn't it? Things come up during the week and then that changes your plans. So yeah, I haven't got a food plan. I had a rough plan in my head when I ordered my shop, but so I think I might do a bit of an egg fried rice chicken thigh thing tonight. The kids like that as well, so it's always a nice one for dinner. Anyway, I've got to get on. I'm late. I've just got a kvarg and passion fruit out of the fridge, which I'm going to have for my breakfast. I'm not going to have it until I get to work. I'm not very good at eating cold stuff first thing in the morning, so I'd rather wait until I've done the school run. I'll get down to work and then I'll have that when I get there. Doesn't go very well with a cup of tea, like straight out the fridge cold. This looks pretty yummy. I haven't tried this one before. So that is now going to go in my flask, ready for lunchtime. Good evening. So I am just cooking dinner. It's not even evening, it's 4:15. But really, really hungry. So I've just done the school run. Officially, school runs are back on. I got drenched. I'm just frying off some chicken here. Sorry, let me just stir that. Come straight in and I'm now making dinner. I've got to go back to work at 6 o'clock. So it is a quick come in. And I really fancy, I'd done roast chicken yesterday. I really fancy that roast chicken now. That would have been a good dinner for today instead of sweating it out eating it yesterday. So I'm doing a chicken curry. I'm doing a Mayflower chicken curry. You would have seen me do this before. I've just measured out the 85 grams of powder to make up 340 mils of the curry sauce. So this sauce, when made up, is 4 sins for 100 mils. So I'm going to sin this at the 4 sins for myself, because this is going to be between the 4 of us. I am currently frying off some chicken. So I have, the way I cook this, I've fried up my mushrooms and onions, and now I've taken those out, popped them in my colander, and I've got my chicken on the go. I've got some potatoes here, which I'm just parboiling. I'm now going to spray them in fry light and pop those into my air fryer, because I like chips and rice with my curry. It's how I'd have it from the Chinese, and it's how I like to have it. So my chicken is cooking nicely. Once I've browned that off, I will pop that in the colander with my mushrooms and onion, and then I'll make my curry sauce in the pan and then mix that all into it. Just gonna drain and fry off my potatoes, pop them in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna get some rice out and do that. And I'll show you how it turns out. I never knew you could do rice in the microwave until last time I didn't have an oven and I bought these pots off Amazon. Turns out perfect every time. Oh, there's my wedges. Morning. Just getting the lunch stuff ready as usual, running a little bit late. Just gonna pop this in the microwave. So today I'm having the pearl barley and root vegetable soup. I think the soup should actually take a little bit longer to heat up. Minutes, then cover and heat for another 2. So I'll just pop that in. Get my show flask out. I haven't had any breakfast yet. Just get my drinks ready. Fill up my bottle. I have got to order myself a new water bottle. This one has literally came everywhere with me 24 hours a day for the last sort of year. Definitely seen better days. Got a banana and some fruit to chop. I don't know why I keep running late in the mornings at the moment. I think it's just getting back into that school routine. It's very wintry this morning. I've got to go and hunt out some, I don't think I will be eating my strawberries. They've definitely had enough today. And they also have a ladybird in them for some reason. I don't know where that's coming from. Gonna take my passion fruit. So now I've got a lemon kvarg at work. I'm gonna eat that. Just gonna chop up an apple just because it's easier. I do have a couple of crowns on my front teeth. Knocked them out in a riding accident years ago, so I've had to have them replaced. I've only recently had them replaced. I do always freak out a bit when I'm eating apples. Hello. So, and just for ease of picking on it throughout the day at work, I'm just going to chop the apple up and pop that in with my raspberries. I do often pop a little squeeze of lemon juice in if I chop apple up. It just stops the apple going brown. I've literally got an Asda condensed lemon. This one, just a little squeeze, and then your apple doesn't go all brown. It doesn't particularly taste the lemon, but apple stays a lot nicer. So that is that. So I've got my drink and my fruit, got a kebab, lemon cheesecake one at work I'm going to have with my passion fruit. I've also got banana. That is about it for now. Now I need to get my stuff in the dishwasher and get my backside in there. Today is weigh day Wednesday, so I will be going for my weigh-in this evening. I'm not staying at group, my sister's not coming with me this evening, we usually go together, so I'm just gonna pop into the 5:30 group, take the kids with me, weigh in and come home. If you're enjoying the vlogs, or if you're enjoying my Slimming Well vlogs, then I'd totally appreciate a subscribe. I'd love to have you here with me. It's time for Wednesday weigh. So I'm on the way to my weigh-in. I feel like I've had a relatively good week, but I'll let you know. Half a pound on. Kind of thought I'd had a good week. I wasn't expecting that. Thought I'd lost. Been feeling a bit slimmer. Obviously not. Anyway, better luck next week, huh? So weigh day hasn't gone as I had planned. I felt like I'd done all right this week, and I was hoping to go into this next week with a loss, another loss, because like I say, we're moving house Friday, so tomorrow, Friday, all moving, busy weekend, then at work. And I was just hoping for a loss to go into that with, but I haven't got one. So I'm gonna have to try and be as good as I can in a week where I was maybe planning on taking a bit of a break, but we'll see. Anyway, Hope you've had a good week. I'm just going to keep running in circles, losing a bit, putting on a bit. Anyway, such is life. We'll get through it. Hopefully I'll have a vlog for you next week. Like I say, there's no guarantees because it is going to be a super, super busy week with moving house, getting settled in. But we'll see what we can come up with. So have a fabulous week and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching this week's Slimming World vlogs. It has been a crazy manic week and it's only going to get a bit crazier. If you're enjoying the vlogs, then please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss future videos. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.